Alrighty, welcome back to Snowrunner. It is your boy. I am the one, the only. I am the Sinister-one. And today we're going to be doing a top 5 heavy truck review. We're going to be looking at, in my opinion, are the top 5 trucks, heavy trucks in the game. And this, besides the very first one, is in no particular order. And the only reason I'm putting this at number 1 is because it is a house I've had from the beginning of the game. It's a DLC. If you pre-ordered the game or got it on day 1, you got this truck. And honestly, it has got me through some tough spots. It's got me where I'm at today. And this is the Navstar 5000 MV. It just look of it says it all. I call it Optimus Prime. It to me is one of the best trucks in the game for a heavy truck. It's a heavy truck. It is what it is. And all the trucks on the list today are here because of their versatility, their ability to get the job done. That's what a heavy truck is for. A heavy truck is meant to haul heavy loads and do what they're meant to do. And that's why all these trucks are on this list today. Like I said, this is the first one. The Navstar, my Optimus Prime. As far as the heavy trucks go, I believe it's one of the fastest heavy trucks on the game. Now, I don't have stats on all these trucks. The main stats that I'm going to have on these is the fuel consumption and the size of their gas tanks and the fact of what you actually put on these trucks. Now, this truck right here, the only thing you can put on it is the high-low saddle, but you can put a trailer up behind it. All these trucks you can put trailers up behind it except for the Caterpillar. Is really just one of those trucks. I'll call it a truck. Is a piece of equipment. And that's exactly what it is a piece of equipment to get the job done. But all around, I mean, this thing only has all-wheel drive. It does not have the locking diff like some of these other ones. But it's very rare that I run across somewhere that I'm trying to go in this thing that I just cannot go to. It's just so heavy, so big, it just digs and runs, man. This thing is amazing. Alright, we're going to go ahead and cover this one to the garage. We're going to look at everything I've done to it. Now, starting off stock, you have this motor in it. I'm not going to rattle all that off. Actually, no, you start with this one. Very good motor. It gets, like I said, it gets the job done. I do have the off-road gearbox, the race suspension. To start off with, you do not get the race suspension on it. I've got the race suspension right now. I have the 49-inch chain tires on it. Now, if I'm not mistaken, come on, you jump to it as you can. Yeah, you can get the regular off-road tires, but I mean, after you put the chains on there, it gives you the same stats as the regular off-road, plus you have chain in case you're running around in Alaska. I got the high-powered medium winch on it. let's go ahead and sell these real quick. Let's say I got the high-powered medium winch. It gives it that extra oomph that it might need. Spare wheel. I got the saddle low. You can put the crane on here, but it eliminates your fifth wheel. But yeah, I got tall snorkel on it. Backwards snorkel, because it kind of goes with the line of the truck. I like the look on that one. I got this stock exhaust. You can't change it. Fenders, you can't change those. Hopefully in future DLCs or updates, it'll give us more option on them. You got the heavy duty bumper on the front of it, just makes it look mean. Now, you can see this is what it originally comes with. Have that, but if you're actually trying from dropping the cab, it makes it kind of hard to see. But yeah, put those on side protector blinds. Don't need no branches coming through on windows. And I have this is for the fog lights up top. Which in this version, in the PlayStation 4 version, they probably put off light, but you can't see that they actually work. In the rims, you only got two options on the rims. But paint jobs, you got a pretty good amount of selection on paint jobs. I decided to go with the OD military color on it. But yeah, that's the Navstar for you. Let's go and retain that truck. We're going to head back to the map. And the next truck we're going to actually let's go ahead and hop in the Caddy. This is Caterpillar 745C. Like I said, this truck right here, or equipment, I call it a truck. You can turn the all-wheel drive on and off. Not the fastest vehicle around. I mean, it gets up pretty good. I don't know how fast you want to get on this kind of surface. Probably want to flipping it. But you can lock the all-wheel drive, lock the differential. This thing to me is a workhorse piece of equipment that can save your butt any hole you decide to get into. But that, to me, is what it's mainly used for. You can put the carriage on the back of it to carry equipment, or a big fuel tank. So if you're going to a map that does not have a gas station and you don't want to travel around a lot just to try to find one, you can bring the mobile gas station with you, because this thing will fuel up everything that you have in your fleet, plus some. But yeah, this is a get your butt out of trouble truck. I'm just going to cover this bad boy to the garage real quick. Alright, I have got the Westline V16 motor in it right now. This one that originally comes with, but this thing just, as you see with the stats, it just goes way down. This is sitting at an A. You got the advanced special gearbox and stock suspension. You can outrate the suspension on this, of course. And as far as the tires go, I mean, I've got the poor excellent, because it's not really meant to be driven on roads. But I mean, you can put good road tires on it if you want to. It's the Bench heavy winch. Let's see, on the frame mat on this, what you get a container carrier or the fuel carrier. Now this does seriously weigh this truck down as power to weight goes. But yeah, Add on for carrying extra fuel. I'm not exactly sure how many liters that thing holds, but good God, that thing is huge. And like I said, got the engageable differential. You cannot paint it. You cannot change the rims on it. It's a Caterpillar. It's made to be a workhorse, period. Right, we're going to retain that one. Next, we're going to do the American trucks first here. Now this one right here is Dairy Longhorn 4520. This is the last heavy truck that you unlock of leveling up. You can see it's pretty speedy. It gets up and goes. Yeah, front and rear wheel steering. Amazingly maneuverable as far as it goes. Beautiful trucker. I love the paint job. This is my Snowcat. Cannot lift it up. You can put off-road tires on, but I got, of course, the chain tires. Okay, we're out into the garage. Let's take a look and see what I got on it. I do have the high-grade motor in it. Off-road gearbox, stock suspension. Like I said, you cannot raise it. We got the 50-inch tires. Now, you can get mud tires on it, which I do have bought. But I'll be 100% honest with you, I've ran it through the mud, and I guess is where it doesn't sit up as high. It doesn't do as good in the mud as some of the other trucks do. But I mean, it's a heavy truck. It's meant to do what it does. Saddle high, saddle low. This thing's made to haul a fifth wheel trailer, and that's about it. You got the engageable diff lock, got the snorkels on it. Oh, I finally unlocked that one. I was going to put that bad boy on there. Got the muzzle exhaust. Got me some fog lights up on it with some beacons. Now you can't put two different. I just like the look of that one. It kind of goes with the line of the truck. There are several different rim styles you can put on it. There's two different. Ooh. I mean, even the stock paint jobs look pretty cool. It just looks like a cat to me. It looks like it has whiskers on it. And that's, I call it the Snowcat. Alrighty. Let's retain that one and go back to our map. And the next one we're actually going to be getting into is the Dan. Lieutenant Dan. This is the Forrest Gump of the trucks. I got mine, orange and black. Now this one you get for free on the second Russian map of the quarry. And it's actually a really good workhorse. I mean, the main reason it's on this list is because for a heavy truck, it is really versatile. You see it doesn't have much return radius. It's a low-hanging truck. Put beds on it. You can put all the accessories on this bad boy. Let's go ahead and cover it. I'm not going to go over all the specs on this one. As far as bed goes, you can put the crane, you can put all the other stuff that you can off the other one. Well, most of the other stuff that you can on the other ones. It weighs it down. But, like I said, this is the Lieutenant Dan. This is Forrest Gump. Great workhorse. I've drove it several times. Has never failed me. Alright. Let's go and store that one. Trying to wrap this video up. Alright. Last but definitely not least. And you watch my last live stream. I drove this bad boy around, had a big crane on it. I got the bed on it right now with the little blue crane. This has front and rear steering on it. Still not the most maneuverable truck around, but it definitely helps having that rear steering on this bad boy. And I believe I had fixed. I was having issues out of my front bumper hanging. And I actually had to take the bumper off of it and put a different one on. Let's carry it back to the garage. I said, this is definitely not the lowest one on the list. None of them is low on the list. Like I said, I only put that one at number one spot because that is one of my favorite trucks on the game. It's Optimus Prime, man. But, yeah, this one right here has been a great truck. It's got stock suspension. You cannot raise it. Got chain tires. Now, yeah, you can put mud tires on this thing. And whenever you're over in Russia, I do advise putting the mud tires on all your vehicles. I have all the motors unlocked, spare wheel on it. Frame add-ons, you can literally put everything on this bad boy. It just, yeah. This is a versatile, really versatile heavy truck. And the awesome thing about the crane on this right here is if you get on a tilted surface, the legs will actually come out and stop you from tilting most of the time. I have flipped it on its side. Rarely. But it can happen. But it does help. Everything else I've got on here is just basic. Now, the bumper that I'm talking about is this bumper right here. And I believe where it actually goes down lower than original bumper, that it actually catches on stuff. Now, I'm not 100%, to be 100% honest, I'm not exactly sure about that. And I will be testing it out just to find out. But yeah, I love this truck. It's been an awesome truck so far. Let's put that on there. She's definitely a workhorse, man. Several different I love the look of this truck in general. And she has been a beast of a truck. Like I said, try to watch some of my live streams. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And your boy is out. I am